guys. Oh, excuse my voice. I guess good morning. That's kind of weird to say, but it is morning. Well, for me, might not be for you. I don't know. So today, I know I'm just taking a sip. My voice is still a little like morning voice, I guess. I haven't used it much yet today. And I got water on my sketchbook. So how are all of you guys doing? I don't know. I apologize that I couldn't get a video out this week. It just didn't work for me. And I can, if you guys want to know why, I can tell you. But today I am just going to be focusing on coming up with mermaid concept ideas. You can already kind of see I was playing with some stuff over here. But yeah, I mean, it's just rough ideas. This is not obviously finished work because I would not be happy with any of that. But I just like, I don't know, the idea of the bathtub came to me. I've seen it a lot, so I feel like too it's kind of overused. I don't know. But I had some other ideas too, so can kind of explore those as well. And I don't know, are any of you guys thinking of doing Mermay? I don't think I'm going to do the entire like Mermay thing, but like the whole month. But I think I want to at least do 1 or 2 pieces maybe and see how that goes. I already have an idea for one that I think will be pretty good. I just, have to figure them out. So that's why we're here today. And don't mind me, I'm just bringing up my Pinterest board. And I did post a link to my Mermay Pinterest board in the description. So if you guys want to go there, you can. And, see all the... I want to see... Okay. That helps a lot. All right, sorry. I was like trying to see something with YouTube settings. All right, that helps me out a lot. Okay, I popped out the chat so then I can have more room on that. So I'm not going to share my screen. You guys can check out the Pinterest board. I'm not, thinking too much about it. But I think I want to do a couple different I think I would like ideally to do 1 painting a week, and I'm gonna do this digitally because I think that's just the fastest I can do it. But yeah, I think I'd like to do 1 digital painting a week, and I have a couple ideas, as I said, so I think it'll work well. One of them actually includes statuary that I need to learn how to draw because I've never drawn from like a statue, but that should be fun. And I picked a few statues. You can actually look, as I said, in the Pinterest board, but there's a section in the Pinterest board called poses, and that one has a ton of statues in it because I was trying to figure out what pose I want my statue in. Just be forewarned, some of them are naked because that's how statuary works sometimes. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking for one of them. And I kind of want to make them like if this was, maybe I'll do it here. So if like this is the paper, right, or like the canvas, I kind of want to do it almost like, not Art Nouveau style, because like that's not really the style, but I don't want like the actual painting. Like I want there to be like a border almost, and then like the painting would be like in there, if that makes sense. I don't want it to take up like the whole canvas. So that's kind of my idea, to tie them together, because my ideas so far is we're gonna have one mermaid in a pond, and I'm thinking this pond is like in an abandoned, I don't know, abandoned castle or something. I don't know what I'm thinking, like temple, something like that. I want another one in a waterfall. And I found actually a really good model pose that's in the poses section of that Pinterest board that I think will work well for that. And then I want one more maybe, but these are like the two that I'm really thinking about. And I'm thinking even of doing a merman, like a merman version of this one, but we'll see. I don't know, maybe in the future. But right now, this is kind of what I'm thinking. And basically what I want to do today is like practice some poses because, as I said, I'm not used to drawing statues and I'm not used to, I guess drawing mermaids. I don't draw mermaids that often. So I think I'm going to actually, to warm up, start with the pose that I found of the girl. And the reason why it's a perfect pose is because I kind of want, like, if I were to, I guess, draw the waterfall, I kind of want the mermaid to be, like, under it, washing her hair or something. Okay, actually, I mean, I guess I could do that. I'll draw, like, a little concept idea. But I'm definitely gonna have to, like, look at, like, waterfalls and what they look like when people or objects are standing, you know, beneath them. But like rain and water, and she's just kind of sitting there, mermaid self. Obviously that's not how her tail would look, but yeah, hand up, doing her hair, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking for this one. For the pond, I'm actually thinking, I have like this whole story behind the pond idea, because like I like stories behind art. Like I like some of my favorite works are things where people are, you know, doing stories behind their art, where like it's a whole scene and like it's implied that there's, you know, something going on there. But I want to do this drawing. So if that's where her chin is gonna be, her shoulder kind of comes like this. I'm just gonna draw the pose so like I can get used to, I guess, drawing it, because although her other shoulder's not that low. It's good when you're gonna do like a big painting, or not a big painting, but like I guess like I guess even though it's a digital painting, it's still technically a big painting. If you're gonna do like a finished work, like one that you're gonna put time and effort into, it's important to spend the time like drawing the little details, you know? And I think, you know, one of the things that helps is to definitely find your reference, because again, I really like this reference photo. I think it works well for what I'm trying to like achieve, I guess, with the mermaid's pose. Although this woman has legs, so that'll be something we'll fix. I also don't know that I necessarily want all my mermaids to have the same body type. I think I might want one or two to look a little different, like some to be thinner, some to be you know, I gotta fix this too because her thigh is jutting out, and her leg, like, because she's a mermaid, her legs would not do that. So I mean, I'm just trying to get basic shapes in here, but yeah, because like again, she wouldn't have legs. This model has legs, so I'm just trying to get mostly like I'm focusing on the top portion right now of her body because that's kind of where I want to go with my my lady, my mermaid. But probably should have started off with my I'm probably gonna be drawing her bigger than I anticipated, which is fine. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm only gonna be on for an hour and a half today because I do have plans. I am actually going to go meet someone that like I'm trying to make some friends down here in Florida, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm hoping, you know, it'll work out because again, I need friends down here. But let's see. And I gotta make sure because her hand is gonna be on her head like so, and it looks like her wrist kind of ends there, so we gotta make sure our arm looks decent, right? But this woman is definitely like a thinner bodied woman. I think I want to make her a little, like give her a little bit more to her, some more curves. Not to say that her body isn't beautiful, but I'm just looking at her for the I should probably draw her face so that I kind of make sure I get this right. Let me tell you, the shoulders is one of, like, I think one of the hardest things to draw, personally. Like, I don't care what anyone says about it. To me, it's one of the hardest. Like, look at that. To me, that doesn't look right. Definitely doesn't look right to me. I guess that looks better. I don't know. I think too, I'm gonna have to look at fish tails because, like, the mermaid tails. I mean, in the past, I just drew whatever I thought they looked like, but I want to try to make this as realistic as possible, I guess. So, like, I want the fishtail to kind of look like a fishtail. I don't know. Oh, I think her arm might be too long for her head, or her body. We'll fix that. Fixable. I'm like learning how like easy it is to fix things like traditionally, because like I think one of the things I really don't like about sketching traditionally is because I feel like things aren't fixable once you got them down on the thing, but in actuality it's not too bad. But like I said, it's not something I'm used to. the reason why she doesn't really have roll, like she has more rolls here, because like think about it, she's like kind of compressing here, whereas like she's stretching here. So like that's why, like if she was doing this kind of motion here with her stomach, then she'd have more like fat rolls. But because she's, and of course I don't know if this thing's photoshopped. She could be photoshopped. I don't know, but because it is like a ad for Good American. That's what the pose is from. Like, but I might have to fix the situation once I draw her chin and stuff, because yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do something here, even though I'm starting to like that arm. I should have drawn the chin and stuff first, because that's like big landmark kind of thing here. Oh, you guys can't even like see me, can you? I just noticed in the corner, like, 1 second. You can't see my face. Okay, if I go this way, you can. So what I might do is kind of pull this way. Woo. Okay, that way you guys can kind of see my face while I'm drawing. All right, it's a little bit better. As I said, I woke up early for, well, not early. This isn't early. It's 9:30 here, but for me, I just lost my reference because I switched everything. All right, I stayed up way too late last night. I shouldn't have, but I did, and I definitely regret that. But you know, I don't know. Sometimes we do that, right? Sometimes we do silly things like stay up too late, when in actuality we shouldn't do that. So we kind of have a face, and see like her arm would have crossed over her chin, which as I said at the beginning, that's not how this thing looks. So she has like, her arm kind of goes up like that. And then it starts to kind of slope up there. And you have the shoulder itself. But it's so funny how weird that looks to me. I don't know. I mean, this kind of angles up like that. And I might have been drawing her a bit too high. Because like, if I look at the landmarks, like this is where this kind of starts. Which makes sense, because this is like that back muscle, the trapezius, is I believe what it's called. I don't know that much about anatomy. The anatomy I do know is all medical, because I went to school for nursing, so I can't say like, you know. But her hand kind of comes there, and it angles down like that. All right, I think I'm getting better at what I want to see. Yeah, her, well, not that big. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yes, that makes more sense. Okay, I love when things start to make more sense. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And I actually kind of want her like leaning on her fin. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But okay, right now, yes, this is working. I'm happy. I think I fixed the things I needed to fix. Okay, so Yeah, I definitely think this pose is what I'm looking for. I'm just moving to kind of see it because like I'm drawing a bit at an angle. But yeah, I definitely think this is what I want for this specific pose, although probably her arm could be it still looks a little bit off to me. I think this portion should be a bit longer. So let me just fix. And this should be getting narrower. It shouldn't be staying the same. Should be getting kind of like that. Again, I haven't drawn like arms and poses in a long time. And okay. So if that's the case, then hand, that's her wrist, bone, and hand is kind of coming out like that. Something like that. Okay. And I'll be drawing this pose again. Like this isn't the final result. This is just like me practicing the pose. So like even if it's not perfect, I have things to work, you know, I've at least, that's why like, I don't know, if you're doing a challenge like Mermay or what's it called? No, I'm like blanking on what that thing is called. Inktober, that's what it is. You have to kind of prepare. Like I don't get how people do it. I mean, unless you're kind of just doing it for the fun, you're not really doing it for like finished work, then I could maybe see it. But I don't get how people just kind of like wing it if they're doing it. You know, I mean, I guess if you're just doing it for the fun, it makes sense. But to me, it's like, yeah. I kind of want to look at a knee possibly, because if I look at I still want to kind of model the fin after like legs, but it's going to be like two legs together, if that makes sense. So I might have to find a different pose to add to this, but I want to at least give her a face before I move on and like kind of find a pose for like this part of the body. I still haven't decided if my mermaids are going to be wearing tops. I kind of don't want to. Like I mean, I'll hide obviously the parts that, you know, could get me into trouble, but like online, but like shadow band and stuff like that. But the other stuff, I think what I want to do is like their hair will cover it or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to draw the bandeau, or that's what they call it, right? Band top. So yeah, I mean she's wearing it in the model's wearing a bandeau top, but yeah, that's what they're called, and I keep like correcting myself when they're fine. What I'm saying is fine. But I do want to kind of also get her shoulder in, like, because she does have like sort of this she has her shoulder going there, and we do have Well, she's wearing like a underwear too, but I want to make this a little bit lighter because it's, I mean, you can see it, but her whole backside. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfectly done, but at least I have some, like a pose that I can work with, and I can at least say I've done it, you know? But this for her hair. Just fix her hand a little bit. She is lumping some of it. Her hair is covering her ear, but let's see. Kind of goes like that. But I'm gonna probably, she has shorter hair. I'm probably gonna give her longer hair. In the finished piece. Again, this is just practice, but all right. I think at least I wanna maybe get some butt cheek in there, just a little. Just a little. Again, I'm probably gonna have to, I don't even know if that's how that works. So I am gonna actually look at the other poses I have saved in the Pinterest board. And again, if you want to look at the Pinterest board, you can. It's linked down in the description. It's called Mermay 2023. I have basically 3 sections. I have poses, what's it called? Poses, some artistic inspiration. So basically other artwork done for Mermay or for mermaids, and then aesthetic inspo. So that's like, you know, the decor, things like that. But I need a very specific pose, and I don't think I have it. So I'm gonna have to like kind of doctor up another one that I have in my I guess pose section. I guess that's what that was called. So yeah, but I'm just curious, are any of you guys participating in Mermay or wanting to participate in Mermay? I don't know. It's always been something I wanted to participate in, but you know how it is. It doesn't happen sometimes. I think. I don't think that's how that's gonna work. I mean, at least got the thigh and the knee part the way I want it, but you know how it is. Now her other arm, the reason why I'm not drawing is it's actually covered by hair in that original photo. So I'll probably draw some hair to hide it, but it's basically doing the same thing as this arm. Except you can't see her hair because, again, like she kind of piled it up here. So the whole other arm and hand you can't see. But, yeah. Thinking a little bit like that. And I would say she's like sitting on a rock of some kind. I don't know. But I still like, I don't know, it still doesn't look right to me, you know? Legs, am I right? Might have to actually look at mer people. I don't know. You think you get every pose you need, you know, when you're like collecting reference, and then you realize maybe not. Maybe not. Let me see, because whatever reference I do end up using, I will be putting it in this board. There might be more than what I end up using, but feel free to, like, you know, use whatever you see. I'm not like opposed to people doing that. But let's see, if this was her leg, feet would probably come. It still looks like, you know, I don't know why it looks that way to me, but it looks like she only has like half of a fin, if that makes sense. Maybe it needs to be like a little bit more like this, because she has two legs kind of combined into one, instead of like, this is not all one thigh, it's kind of more than that. It's two, but maybe it kind of, like fiddling until I see something that to me looks somewhat right, if that makes sense. Because, like, this looks correct. And then I look at this and I'm just like, what is going on here? The fin. When I say that. I'm kind of just, like, putting stuff down until I see something that makes somewhat sense to my eyes. Which that definitely doesn't make sense. That makes more sense. It's starting to look better. I'll have to play with the fin, I think. But because in this original photo, you know, she's maybe this is out too far, this line. Maybe that's out. No, I think it needs that, a little bit of that fat there. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what mermaid anatomy actually is, because we don't, I mean, as far as we know, they don't exist, so. I know her fin's going off the page. In the actual, like, artwork, when I actually do it, it won't, but I mean, I don't think it's bad. What do you guys think? If you want to tell me, you don't, I don't know. I do want to give her some hair, and then I think I will, but I'll leave it like see-through just because I do want to be able to see. Like, if I look at this, okay, it kind of makes sense. I like how the fin is now. I don't know. I think I kind of finagled it in a way that works. But like I picture her kind of sitting on a rock or something, like kind of like so. If I were to, I mean, again, I'll have to look at rock reference or something, because, you know, but I picture like the waterfall coming here, and her just cleaning her face, or I mean her hair. But yeah, I think it's coming. I'm really pleased with this drawing. It's interesting to me, like, I don't know how light and shadow works, I guess, on the back. But I don't know, I'm in the mood to kind of add a little bit. But just a teensy bit. All right, hair. So I think I kind of picture this one with curly hair, you know, kind of like mine, but also kind of not like mine. But I don't know, I always felt like mermaids had curly hair. The only thing I'm gonna get rid of is her head circle thing. The head circle thing. The skull is the word. Is that the word you're looking for? The skull. But I guess you guys kind of get the picture. I think think there should be, I should pile it more up because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with the hair. I think it should be up more because she's kind of piling it up there, you know, like her other hand is also probably helping, so I don't know. I'll play around with her hair some more, but definitely want her to have like long. It's difficult to look at some references for curls, I think. Because even though I have curly hair is like the bane of my existence when it comes to drawing it. For now, I'm just kind of drawing in like basic hair. I'm doing. I don't know. The main important thing was to get this pose down, and I managed it. So I'm thinking that's. I mean, her hair will probably go further down than this because the plan is to have her curls. Again, I don't know if she's gonna have a bandeau top when I actually draw her, but like I don't know if I want to do kind of like the thing where the scales go up, or if I want it to end like maybe here and then like have her have maybe a shell top, or just have her hair cover the situation. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I'm at least proud that I got the pose down. So, and even her face, I'm actually really proud of her face. I would say this was a very successful endeavor, I guess, like practice run. But yeah, I think it's nice to see. I think I'm gonna try to do some more posing things. Let's see here. I might actually try to draw the statue idea that I had. So I'm gonna have to draw the guy in the pose. But let me see. I don't know. Because it's kind of difficult what I'm trying to accomplish here, I guess. Because I'm gonna have to combine probably like 2 or 3 statues I found into one pose. So let me just see which one I want to start with. And again, you can find all these statues and stuff on that Pinterest board that I left a link in the description. But I think I'm going to start with the easier statue, I guess, in my opinion, because he's kind of already doing what I want him to do, or I want the sketch to do, but I'm gonna have to guess part of the statue because part of the statue I'm leaving out. So we'll see how that goes. But head facing downwards, kind of like this. And I think neck is going to be much bigger than that, but kind of just trying to get quick lines down here. I might be drawing him too big for my page, but I'm also not used to drawing men, so this should be interesting. There were two. Kind of one leg. I don't know what I'm doing. He's gonna come off the page. His leg is gonna come off the page. I'm drawing him too big, but it's okay. That's the other thing I hate about drawing in like a traditional sketchbook. Like I can always just size him down if I need to, but in this way I cannot. Yeah, it's really hard too because, as I said, there's like other things in this statue that like I'm not including. But I want his leg to come out, but like I guess like it's a very interesting perspective, this statue, because like he has his other leg kind of coming out here, so something like that. And I know his knee is too pointy. I'm just again trying to I can't like see because like this part is covered by something else, so I'm like kind of like guessing here. I might have to find like another, I guess, reference of a similar pose. Unfortunately, I cannot make myself a reference because I am not a man. I don't have like a man's physique, so I cannot just, but I think his leg, that leg is too short. The other one was too long. All right, that kind of looks like what it's a, you know, I don't want that pointy. I don't know why I keep making it pointy. It's like not pointy. It's not pointy. This leg is doing something interesting because it's foreshortening. So if I were to like actually start where the thigh is, start probably about there. And again, I have no idea what this part of the thigh looks like because it's covered by something. So that's not right. But he has like a sheet here, like a sheet covering this whole area. So it's like hard for me to like, I mean, obviously I would not draw the details of that part because this is YouTube and I don't want to have any issues, but It's interesting. There's like parts of the leg I've like never noticed before, and that I'm like seeing now because of drawing him. Oh, it's a shame I won't fit the whole leg on the page. But like, I guess this is the most important part. I'll have to, again, I'm just practicing poses for what I want to do for Mermay, and he's not going to have, but like my plan is the mermaid's going to kind of come up here and like kiss the statue. Cause like in the original, if you look at the poses, the word, I'm looking for words and they're not coming. If you look at the poses thing that I did, the section on the Pinterest board that I linked, you'll definitely find this statue, and he's in the original statue, he's kissing a woman in the statue. Like there's a woman made out of marble with him, and she's hiding like this whole section. But what I want to do is I just want him there and have like the mermaid come up from the pond and be kissing him. But again, this whole part I cannot see, so I'm probably going to have to, as I said, get a reference, because I don't know how this part's supposed to look. Like I can see how this part's supposed to look, but believe it or not, I think this is supposed to be bigger. Okay, maybe not that big. Yeah, I definitely have to work on this pose a bit more, but it is what it is. If I drew the mermaid, I could kind of pose her like the woman in the... I could do that. Why don't I do that? I just have to fix her legs, because in the statue, it's obvious she has 2 legs, but I could make them into a fin. I could definitely do that. Okay. Smart idea, Christine. I love when I have smart ideas. I love when I have smart ideas. Because then I can cover this whole part and not have to figure out how that looks. Because for me to try to find a reference that shows that it's going to take forever, and I don't have a male model like that I could just pose however I want, you know? That's so funny. Okay. And her hair is kind of covering things too. Or maybe she's... I don't even know what that is. Is that like fabric that she's wearing over her? It might be. Given the times, I mean... I'm getting too wrapped up in the details. I need to actually just draw her pose, you know. I'm like struggling a little bit here. That's like normal because like I kind of need to know. And this is not how her boobs look. I'm just kind of like mapping stuff out. Because like her body is kind of, it kind of twists. So like her belly button's like there. So I'm thinking what I want to do, I almost want to do this instead of having her arm come here. I want to kind of do that, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm completely modifying this reference, but if this, yeah, I'm gonna have to look up some more reference, I think, but I think I'm kind of getting the idea that I want here. So if that's the case, her shoulder isn't gonna look like this. It'll look different, so I'm gonna have to play around with that. But her arm, if it's going to do that, yeah, I'm gonna have to find a reference for like the arm coming up. And I think I want to stretch her a little bit more. So like, something like that. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't, but I'm trying to kind of learn as I go, you know? Because like, I'm assuming it would look something like that. And then maybe the fin goes more like, because like if her breath, like if her chest is like that, I'm trying to, again, I'm just kind of playing with, I don't know what I'm playing with. Do you guys ever like struggle like this with a pose? Especially since I don't have a reference photo for this. Actually, I might have a reference photo for the arm. Okay, maybe I don't. 1 second. I'm gonna quickly just find. Ooh, that's a good pose. Okay, sorry. I'm like doing things. If you guys have any good like, oh, hey, hey, how's it going? Oh, I just saw you in the chat. I guess I got so worked into this. How are you doing today? I'm just working on poses for Mermay, which has been interesting, I feel like. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I just need a certain pose, you know? Like, you know when you have that pose in your head and it's just not like, I need a pose. What's it called? Pose cup Let me just look up a couple poses. You know what? I know exactly where to go. I know exactly where to go. I know exactly where to go. If I go here. Okay, maybe I don't know exactly where to go. I might have to take like a reference photo of my arm like going up like that because I do not have one. Maybe in here. I wish I knew anatomy more because then it would make more sense to me, you know, but I unfortunately do not. So I'll just be struggling with this pose in the meantime, you know. That looks more correct. I don't know. Is anyone else? Oh, you're working on animation. Yes, I agree. Poses are like the worst thing, especially if you don't have models or like a reference photo, you know. Because you're just kind of winging it. Just kind of winging it. And praying for the best. Yeah. Stills definitely do help. I feel like. What are you animating? I just feel like I completely abandoned him because, like, I hate drawing men. I mean, I don't hate drawing men. I just find them harder than women, even though I'm definitely doing some interesting things with this pose here. I mean, that one doesn't look that terrible. I just think maybe I need to make the forearm a little bit bigger and the upper arm a little bit smaller. I don't know what happened to her elbow. But we're having fun, right? Is someone else posting in the chat and I can't see it? Amune, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Is there someone you're talking to in the chat? Because I only see you. Oh, now I see Nicole. But who's at coffee? Or are you just saying like coffee's helping you? Yeah, animation can be time consuming once you know what you're doing. Like it does, I feel like it's hard initially because you don't know what you're doing. If you haven't done it before. You're animating a short male to female transformation. Oh, that's cool. I feel like that would be really hard. Like, because you have to like slowly morph a woman into a man into a woman. I can't even draw them separately, so I can't even imagine like drawing all the in-between things. And no worries, Nicole. I'm just practicing poses and for Mermay, because I have a couple ideas and I saved them, like a bunch of them in you know, what's it called, in a Pinterest board, and I'm just kind of seeing how they'll work out. Although I still kind of don't know what I'm doing because the poses aren't like, I'm like modifying poses. So, but I think I'm finally getting more of the hang of what I want her to look like. But it's just a matter of I have to fix him. I mean, he's definitely going to be wearing a drape or something. Like, I'm not going to be drawing this area, you know, naked, but because he's going to be a statue. Really? That's so weird. Why? Oh, shoot. I don't know why. Why is that? That's so weird. I'm so sorry if you guys are posting in the chat and I can't see it. That's so sad. Why can't I see certain people? How does that work? If anyone knows why, I mean, post in the chat and maybe someone else can post for you. Oh. Thank you, Nicole. Now I can see you, Coffee. I don't know why I couldn't see that. That's so weird. Thank you, Nicole. All right, Coffee, I'm so sorry. I can see you now, though, Coffee, so hi. I learned something new today. Yes, Nicole to the rescue. Agreed. Agreed. I felt so bad now because I'm like, Coffee, and thank you. I didn't even know like until that Amune added you. I didn't know that you were there. Yeah. Okay. That makes me feel better. Thank you, Nicole. I am going to be ending the stream probably in the next 20 minutes because, as I said, I do have somewhere to be. But probably won't figure this pose out on stream. But again, like, it's stuff I'm working on for Mermay, so you guys will see it, like, you know, when the time comes. Where is this pose? I just lost my reference for this, but like, I need it. Okay, it looks like kind of. Looks almost like that, but it looks so weird to me. I hate when anatomy looks weird. But, I see. Never mind. I kind of see what I'm doing wrong. All right. It's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I don't know what I'm doing. Why do boobs look weird in this angle too? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta fix the elbow again. But you know what? I'm pretty proud of how this is turning out because it's been a while. Yes, Nicole, I'm doing mermaids. Because I don't know if you guys know, but May is Mermay. So a lot of artists will actually, and I mean, I'm sure other creatives do it in different ways, but they'll participate in it where basically they draw mermaids or mermen. I'm sort of partial to mermaids because I just think they're beautiful. Yeah, I get that. I mean, who, you can draw a siren instead. I still think it kind of goes with the whatchamacallit, the theme. I know it's Mermay, but I'm sure you can still you know, draw sirens. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And you could just have a mermaid that's really edgy, you know. But yeah, I actually drew a lot of mermaids when I was like a lot younger. Just because I really enjoyed them. I haven't drawn them like in a while though, I'll be honest. Yeah, I have not drawn mermaids in a while. I mean, women are just so great. I don't know, like, I mean, men are kind of cool, but like, women are just badass. I don't like, excuse my language, but like, I don't know. There's like the curves. Curves are so much more fun to draw to me. I don't know, and they're beautiful. Um, lol. Okay, yeah. Um, yeah. I do love the mermaids, and I definitely think people underestimate just how difficult they are to draw. I don't know. I mean, like, I think people think, oh, it's a fin, like you're basically just getting rid of legs, but I feel like it's a lot more than that. Like, if you want it to look realistic, I don't know. I don't know if this arm should also be going up and around the other side of his neck, or if she like put it on his arm. I don't know. I feel like she would have to hang on for dear life. Really? Yeah, I get you. I get you. I used to draw men too, like more than I do now. But I think the reason why I stopped drawing men was because people were always questioning. When I was younger, I guess I was I don't know, more embarrassed to draw men because like I would draw them as like, mostly buff. But like now I don't really care. So like I guess like I got over my fear of drawing men. I don't know. But I definitely have to work on this pose a bit more. And I kind of just abandoned him and was like, let's draw the mermaid aspect because that's what I want to draw. Curviness is hard to draw. If you don't like practice it, I feel like this is probably not anatomically correct in a lot of ways. I probably it is not, but that's just kind of the fun of it, I guess. Like learning how to draw certain things and like trying to figure out ways it would look good. I don't know, but I think I should draw a little bit more of my man before we end this stream. But I think I'll do something like that because, as I said, I'm not going into detail in this area because we're on, you know, YouTube. And legs, men legs too, kind of just, I don't know. There's something about them and feet, and again, I'm gonna have to practice this whole thing again, but it's just, I'm trying to get the poses down so I'm used to them. I love you, Coffee. That's hilarious. Yeah, I agree though. Like, I'm getting back into drawing men. It's gonna take me a bit, but yeah. That's true. That is true. They do say it's, you shouldn't draw curves at first. You should draw like corners and you know, like that kind of stuff before it. And sometimes I will do that, but sometimes like I'm just like, I want to get the curves and I'm going to do curves, you know. So I start doing curves. Right? Right, shape appeal. I agree. Like there's just something so beautiful about the human form, and I'm like, I like both men and women, like drawing them, but yeah, romance books, agreed. Yeah, I'm definitely a romance novel, avid romance novel reader. So like I get it. I get it. I think I just fixed my problem there that I was like freaking out about. We need this line, guys. We needed this line. But yeah, the curves of women are fun. I still think I might do a merman because I feel like everyone does mermaids for Mermay, but I don't know. Men are just hard and difficult sometimes. Because like I'm used to drawing women now, so it's like harder for me to draw men. I think his foot would probably come out here somewhere. I'm just drawing a triangle for now. Same thing here. I don't know what's going on with his foot down there. Yes, I have seen it, the fan art. Yeah. Romance novels, man. Yeah, that's true. We don't see mermen drawn a lot. I would love to do like a mer person couple, like a couple of them, like a few different um like types of couples, like, you know what I'm saying? Like have one. One second. Like I would like to do like a couple of different couples, like different sexualities. So have like two female mermaids and then two males. Yes, I will blame him. Yeah, because I just think, I don't know, I'm so used to seeing, I think I didn't draw, like I think he's like thinner than this. I just made him very, I'm gonna have to work on the whole man pose thing. This is not something I'm used to. And I don't think it helped that I drew her like pretty much. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to work on this pose a bit, but at least now I know that I'm gonna have to work. Yeah, female mermaids, two mermaids, two mermen, and then like a heterosexual couple too. So like having a gay couple, a lesbian couple, and a heterosexual couple that are all mer people. I think it would be cool. I think I might have made him not like himself. Yes, muscles. I have to practice drawing men. I just thought, oh, I can totally just go back into drawing men. No. Need to practice. So, I don't know. I do not know right now. This is what I have, and I'll be happy with it for now, but I'm gonna definitely have to practice this pose a little bit, because he's thinner than this. He's not like in the pose. So that's kind of, I think, what's throwing me off. And he's gonna have rolls here, but like, again, I'm probably gonna put oh, you got 3 likes? Yeah. I think you just kind of have to do it. Like, even if you don't think people will like it, like posting on Instagram, it's more so for you, honestly. Like, you have to kind of focus it on that way. Because like I like Instagram solely because I can post my art there and then I can go back and look at it and it's all in one place, if you know what I mean. But and yeah, I'm glad that this live made you want to draw mermaids or mer people, because it's fun. And, you know, it gets you out of having to draw legs. Yeah, Nicole, there's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of coloring pages you could, I don't know if you have a printer, but you could easily find them online. And some people, I think, sell them for a couple bucks. But I think he's definitely thinner, and I made him a very, I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it, I made him a little bit thicker, but it's like throwing me off with the pose because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, and then women don't have, he's kind, like, he's muscular, this guy. Okay, I don't know if you guys have looked at the Pinterest board, but like, I need to learn anatomy. You know, like, I need to actually take a course. Because, like, I know that muscle kind of goes, like, I know why that looks the way it is, because I know that muscle, but, like, it's like, I mean, obviously it's not that pronounced, but I know why that kind of looks like that. So you're seeing part of the back of his arm. Oh yeah, the 13th year. Yeah, I remember that movie. I should watch that. I haven't watched that in so long. And I'm just like at this point drawing whatever. I'm not really like looking. I should look. So I actually think this guy in this statue is bound. Like, he's not, he's like a prisoner almost, which actually would play perfectly into the story I had in mind for this drawing. The part that's throwing me off is this part here, because I don't have it, like, I can't see it. That's true. Halloween should be a year-round thing. I don't know. Halloween's just so much fun. All right, I might have to like look elsewhere to kind of figure out this situation, and we're at, like, I have 4 minutes left before I actually really have to get off. But let me see what I can find, because I actually have a lot of male statues saved because I wasn't too sure how I wanted to do the pose for this. Yeah, that's what she's doing. I'm thinking, like, my whole idea is he was turned into a statue, And her kiss basically brings him back to being a human, or like being alive. That was like my whole idea in my head. Because like he's in like an abandoned, I don't know, what you would call an abandoned temple. I don't even know, like some abandoned pretty place. And she comes in and she's like, eh, he's cute. I'm going to kiss the statue. I don't know why she would kiss a statue, but she kisses the statue. So there you go. Yeah, same. Like when you can't see certain parts of a reference image. Oh, same. Halloween is the best. I just like the excuse to dress up. And like Halloween movies are so much fun. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna start wrapping this up. I know I didn't finish this sketch, but as I said, oh, there's a duck right outside my window. As I said, I had a lot of fun drawing this, and I definitely will get there. You know, it's not perfect, but we'll get there. And yeah, I want to thank all you guys for coming, for chatting with me. Thank you, Coffee, for being patient with me. I don't know why I couldn't, like, I mean, I figured out why I couldn't see you, but, and thank you to Nicole for helping me. Nicole and honestly, Amune, helping me figure out, oh, I'm not talking to everybody who's, chatting. So, yeah, thank you guys. And thanks for talking with me. I'm just going to ask that if you guys haven't already, I already see that quite a few of you like the stream. Thank you. If, you know, you haven't left a like, leave a like, subscribe if you want to. I do lives every, oh, what sketchbook is this? I'll tell you in a sec. This is the Strathmore 500 series art journal. They're pretty popular. I know a few people use them, like Lee Alexson uses them, and so does Lil Star Nerd. I don't know if you watch either of them or know of either of them, but they're kind of what influenced me to try it quite a few years ago. So I've actually had this sketchbook for years. I just started it this past year, and I'm almost finished with it. But I love this sketchbook. I highly recommend it. It can be hard to find. It is the soft cover version, but they do have hardcover versions. But I'm pretty sure Michael's has them, and so does Blick's or Jerry's Artorama. You can order it online. And they're pretty cheap for what they are. So I would say for thick, it's pretty thick paper, you could do watercolor on this. It'll buckle a little bit, but I mean, I can actually show you. Like I did this illustration a while back, and this is watercolor, and it buckles a little bit, but it held up pretty well. So yeah. But yeah, the Strathmore 500 series mixed media journal, art journal, something like that. But yeah, thank you guys for joining the stream. I'll see you guys Wednesday night for another stream. I'm sorry I couldn't post a video, but basically expect, I think from now on, if I can't post a video unless I'm sick, I'm going to be doing a stream. The next 2 weeks are kind of busy for me because I have people visiting. Yes, I did draw a ducky. I love ducks, so there are a lot of ducks in this sketchbook. But yeah, thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week.